What up, bros? We're 18 back at it again. Welcome to episode 105. Thank you to those who's been with me since the beginning. I truly appreciate you guys. Continue to do so. Like and subscribe, like and comment and all that good stuff. Thank you to those who watching me for the first time. I appreciate you guys. Give me a chance. Be in your life for about 10, 15 minutes. Hope you like the video. Hope you go back and watch my other videos. You might find something you like. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate it. Today's topic is going to be my favorite game shows. So as a little kid, I used to love game shows for some reason. Like when I would be off of school, I would watch like The Price is Right and stuff like that all day. It used to come on daytime TV, which is weird. I don't even know who watches it. Anyway, but I used to love game shows. Not much anymore, but I still watch it every now and then. I go to Game Show Network or whatever. But these are some of my favorite game show that I used to watch or that I currently watch when I have an opportunity to. So the first one is going to be The Price is Right. Not the new Price is Right, the old Price is Right with Bob Barker. I loved the old Price is Right as a little kid growing up. I used to watch it, like I said, I used to watch it every time I was off of school and during the summertime, during the day, or if I was sick and had to stay home. 10 o'clock a.m., Price is Right was on my TV. Bob Barker and his beauties. He had some bad girls on there too. It's funny because he's a old man and he was trying to mess with some of those younger girls. But the show is fantastic. I always liked it. The prizes, the cars, the showcase showdown, spinning the big wheel. It was some of my best memories, like growing up watching The Price is Right on days that I have to go to school. But I love Bob Barker. I'm not a big fan of Drew Carey. I think he's doing it now. It's just not the same. So I haven't watched it in a long time. So The Price is Right with Bob Barker, one of my favorite shows. The next show is Press Your Luck with Peter Tamarkin. That show was super funny to me. I like the No Whammies. They got a new one out with I can't remember the girl's name, but she was in a bunch of those she was in she's been in a bunch of movies. She's a comedian. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. She was in Pitch Perfect. She was like the commentator. Anyway, I love the original Press Your Luck. The host was super funny. He always had some funny guests on there. I watched a documentary on how this guy cheated Press Your Luck and they had to change all the rules or whatever. He figured out a way to press the button at the right time. I guess it was some pattern that they kept using over and over again. He figured it out. And he went on that show and I think he had one whammy the whole show. He cleaned up. And they ended up figuring out that he I guess you could say cheated. I don't know. I don't remember if they gave him the money back though, but I love that Press Your Luck show. I think the documentary is I either saw it on Netflix or Amazon. So if you want to check that out, or maybe YouTube. But Press Your Luck was definitely one of my favorite shows. I think it came on after The Price is Right. I don't remember, but I used to watch that show all the time. The next show I'm going to talk about is Double Dare. Double Dare came on Nickelodeon. I think it came on at 5 o'clock p.m. Chicago time. I used to watch it every day. I wanted to be on that show so bad. I thought I could compete with all those kids or whatever and maybe win a prize or whatever. I thought the host, Mark Summer, was super funny. I know they did a remake with that girl. I can't remember her name, but Mark Summer came back as a host, as like the voiceover guy. It didn't last long because the girl sucked. They should have just put Mark Summers back in charge of the show, but the show is real funny. The sliming, the physical challenges, the final obstacle course, all that stuff was good. I used to think that the obstacles with the nose or the one where you have to search for the stuff and the thing, I thought those was cheating obstacles. This is hard as fuck to find that shit in 60 seconds or whatever. But it was one of my favorite shows. I love Double Dare with Mark Summers. Definitely was on my list of shows to watch as a younger kid and a teenager or whatever. The next show is going to be Deal or Don't Deal with Howie Mandel. I watched that as an older person. I liked that show. It was so good. It was almost impossible to win $1 million. I think somebody won it before, But it was all about making the right decisions and making the right choices at the right time. I've seen people walk away with $1. It's crazy. That show was crazy. It was always a good show. I don't think I would ever want to be on it. I played Dylan O'Dell in the casino. It's not on the same level as that, on the slot machine, whatever. But it was my favorite show for a while. I watched it for quite a while when it was on air before they started changing up everything. I like the way they had the models and how the models try to get their faces out there. I guess the longer you stay on there, up there, the longer your face is out there. But Howie Mandel was super funny to me. I've always been a fan of Howie Mandel, and the show was super good. The next show I'm going to talk about is the $100,000 Pyramid, starring Dick Clark. They had a bunch of iterations of this show, but the original one with Dick Clark was my favorite. I remember watching this growing up too. I think they came on at like 1:00 p.m. Chicago time or whatever. Great show. I love shows where you answer questions. I love shows where you have to compete against other people, of course. And then the ultimate prize, and you continue to come back if you keep winning too. I think you get 5 days or whatever. Fantastic show, great premise. I love the show. One of my favorite shows because I like answering questions. I'm a big fan of that. But I only like the one with Dick Clark. I think they did a couple remakes too with other people, but I only like the one with Dick Clark. And the last one I want to talk about is Jeopardy. This is definitely one of my favorite shows of all time. I loved Alex Trebek. I haven't watched the new ones. I don't even remember who the host is now, but back in the day with Alex Trebek, I think the show came on at 3:00 Chicago time. I used to watch that every afternoon. I wasn't good at a lot of the categories, but anytime you had a sports category or something about TV, I was on it. It was a great show for the time too. I really enjoyed it. And Alex Trebek was spicy sometimes. He would get at these contestants, and I love the way he talked. He was Canadian, but he was cool. R.I.P. Alex Trebek. He was a good one. Some honorable mention. I did like Family Feud, but I don't like the Family Feud with what's his name? I don't like the new Family Feud. I like the older Family Feud, not the one with Dawson, because he used to kiss girls, and he would have got me too if he was on today. But I did like the original Family Feud. That's all I got for this episode. Let me know what you think. What were some of your favorite game shows? Oh, I do like that game show with Alfonso Rivera 21. I think it's a good show. It's pretty good. I watch that from time to time. I don't know if they air any new episodes or not, but I like that show. But anyway, it's on the Game Show Network. Anyway, that's all I got for this episode. Like I said, hope you liked the episode. Let me know what your favorite game shows are. What you think of my list of game shows. Thank you guys for watching. You could have been on anybody else's channel and you decided to watch mine, so I appreciate that. Hope you come back. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Hope you come back for the next one. I'll get at y'all on the next one later.